Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your September 23rd, 2019 Equinox reading for you. Now, if you are in the Southern Hemisphere, this is going to be your spring equinox, and if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, this is going to be your fall or autumn equinox. So let's see now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what the equinox has in store for you. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything is the Temperance card. That is absolutely beautiful. Crowned by the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords, rooted in the Hermit, the Five of Wands, the Death card. That's you shining through, Scorpio. You are represented by the Death card in the Major Arcana, by the Cups in the Minor Arcana. And there you are in the Cups. King of Cups, very powerful time for you. Wheel of Fortune, you're going to see a lot of things changing, a lot of things turning. And the Queen of Wands, a passion moving you forward. Yeah. There's a sense of knowing your mind and knowing what it is that you want. You are finding your balance within yourself, which is so powerful because this equinox starts on the 23rd of September. Well, is on the 23rd of September, which is the first day of the Libra time frame. And so this equinox is all about balance, and this balance is amplified even more by by Jupiter being in Scorpio. There we go. So it's going to really call to you. It's going to have you looking at the bigger picture of things, but also focusing on the minute details that you need in day-to-day life to move you forward towards those greater goals, towards your greater passions. Let's see your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Scorpio, September 23rd, 2019 equinox. Scorpio, September 23rd, 2019 equinox. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Magic and rejuvenation. It's going to be rejuvenating your magic, which is, I know that might sound silly or hocus pocusy, but it's not. It is a sense of embracing your inner magic within you, embracing your inner passion, your inner desire. And for a lot of you Scorpios, you might have been very kind of lackadaisical, kind of just going through the motions of life. This equinox is going to put you in balance with where it is that you want to be. You're going to find that this is a very balancing, harmonizing force within your life. This time is going to be a very balancing and harmonizing force. Your subconscious message, not your subconscious message, your Witchling cards. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Scorpio equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Scorpio equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Right here. Enthusiasm and determination. You are enthusiastic. There is a joy about you, and you are determined to keep that joy, to keep yourself moving forward. Now, with enthusiasm right here, this says, life is always brighter when you wake up each day with a spirit of enthusiasm. And whenever I read that card, I go, oh my gosh, of course. You know, of course life is brighter when you can be enthusiastic every moment of every day. But sometimes life, and a lot of times life, is just pulling your tush out of bed and making yourself go and do things. And this, for me, is saying, find the joy. Find the little joys that you can throughout the day. And you're going to see that during this equinox, during this balancing, stabilizing time for yourself, you are going to be looking at joy more and more. And you're going to be finding it in the littlest things, Scorpio. And that is going to give you a sense of pride, that is going to give you a sense of determination, and that's going to give you a sense of really moving forward on the right path, which is something that you need right now. The color that shines through here is blue. That's healing and cleansing your throat chakra, really paying attention to the words that you say and the meanings around them. Then we have determination. Determination is the power within that keeps you from giving up on your dreams. As I said, and when I was looking at these cards and Spirit was speaking, for some of you Scorpios, it has seemed like it is very easy for you to walk away from your greater dream, from the place that you want to be, because life has been so hard and things have been so overwhelming. with this balancing time of this equinox, when the night and the day are of equal length, and when you are coming together with the feminine and masculine energies of the earth and of existence, you are going to find that you have a determination sparks within you, that a determination sparks within you to live in your purpose, to go after what it is that you desire, to not let anyone or anything hold you back. Now, it might not be that you get to quit your job and go after what it is that you truly want, but it may very well be that you're starting to see how to balance the life that needs to pay the bills with the life of what you truly desire and where you truly want to be within your life. The color that shines through here is red. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra and releasing a lot of disharmony within yourself as you do so. There's a sense of coming more into balance with the rest of your chakras because you are releasing any pain, any halting power that has been stuck within the root chakra. I just see this cleanse as really opening you up. If you could listen to the root chakra cleanse at night before you go to sleep, that is going to be something that will be highly beneficial for you. Magic is right here because it's going to open you up to the flow of universal magic. Yes, magic has a way of touching the heart and drawing power from the soul. It is going to draw power from your soul, meaning your soul is going to be called to your higher power, to your higher truth. And your soul is the only perfect thing about you. It's the only perfect thing about anyone. And this is going to be a time where you feel truly connected with your soul and yourself as you move forward. You're going to see yourself feeling in balance with where it is that you want to be, with everything that you have been through. There's going to be a light of clarity that comes around that says, this is why I worked so hard. This is why I did so much. This is why I was put through so much. Abraham Hicks talks about the vortex. You put things into the vortex, and as your life gets hard, as you know what it is that you don't want, as you're brought to your knees, in the vortex goes everything that they know that you don't desire. And what comes will be a sweetness of what it is that you truly want and where it is that you truly want to be within your life. Just that glory, that beauty. And now, with that being said, you can sit there and say, okay, I've put a lot into that vortex. I mean, sometimes I think my vortex is full. But it is not happening in your time. It is happening in divine time. And what I see here is that the balance that is coming over you, the passion that is guiding you forward, the way that you are looking at things, divine timing is telling you that it is time to embrace a greatness that you might have been afraid of really seizing. The universe is saying it is time to be in balance with what you want, where you want to be as you turn inward, because Scorpio, you need that. You need to turn inward. You need to connect with yourself, especially with Jupiter being in Scorpio. This is going to be a time where you feel very called to look at the truth of things, to turn inward and find that inner stability within yourself, that inner intensity to move yourself forward. And that's what's rejuvenating within you. This says, rejuvenating the spirit will spark the desire to experience the greatness of life. You want to experience the greatness of life, the way you move forward, what it is that you desire, looking at things and having that spark, that joy, that happiness come into your life again, instead of it being one battle after another after another. Now you are knowing your mind, you are taking a stand, and you're changing things to live in the passion that you so brilliantly flirt with. Okay? And I mean that in a way, Scorpio, because you're not a fire sign energy, but you have this tremendous passion to you. You are all emotion. That's where you live. That's where you are. You are a water sign. But especially if you have a fire sign in your moon or your rising, here I see it more in your moon, you are going to be very called towards your passion, towards your desires. This is going to be a very sensual, a very expressive time for you. At your heart right here is the Temperance card. It's balance. It's going deeper and deeper into yourself. It is having here the angels being with you. You are going to find that, now this is a Sagittarian energy, so this is a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. You are going to find that the balance that comes to you from this equinox is going to be greatly felt at this time. Yeah, it is. It is going to be greatly felt at the time of the Sagittarian time frame, and you are going to see that you're going to be on a bit of a roller coaster ride till then, which I know nobody wants to hear. Everybody wants to be like, Dane, I want my life to do a 180 towards all the best things in life and nothing hard ever to come again. I would love that too. But I have to tell you the truth of what I see here, the truth of what Spirit is giving me, or else I'm not doing my job. So here with the Wheel of Fortune, you are embracing a change. You are holding on as everything changes within you, as you look at the passion of what you want, as you are set on a direction of a deeper truth within yourself, of a place that you didn't think you could be, of a balance that you didn't think you could have. And with this balance of night and day, with this balance of so Spirit is saying with the world either going, if you're in the northern hemisphere, into the time of feminine energy, into the time of being in the womb, or the time, if you're in the southern hemisphere, of the masculine energy, of going into passion, of going into growth and vigor, you are going to find that you need your balance to change everything. You obtain the balance of whichever season you are heading into, and it changes the game. You do a 180. Because for the longest time here, Scorpio, you have given and given and given. And you have had people taking. And you have felt drained, discouraged, discarded. And now it is time for you to be a king. You haven't felt balance. And what this equinox is doing, especially with it being in Libra, is it is forcing you to see a balance that has been, or to feel a balance, that's more it, to feel a balance that has been kind of like a seesaw. You've been going back and forth and back and forth. Now it is balanced. Now it is steady. So this is going to be a time of action for you. You are going to see that if there is something you really want to get done, and especially during the day, you're going to have a flood of ideas. I would definitely recommend having a journal around you or your phone to be able to speak into, to jot down these ideas, and then to look at them at the nighttime, because you will have this kind of surge of passionate energy that makes you look at things differently, but also lets you see what is truly going to fit with you and what isn't. Because the ideas that you're going to have, some of them are going to be kind of throwaway ideas, like, oh, okay, that would be really nice, but it can't be right now. They may be later on. So don't throw away your page or your notes. Here, you are embracing your emotions. You are calming yourself down. You are holding the Holy Grail within your hands, which is whether you believe in Christianity or not, whether it's a mythology or a religion for you, is a sense of sacrifice, is a sense of balance. It's like, it's the harmonizing force, right? And why I say that is because it was the harmonizing force of the soul, if you do believe in Christianity. And that's what I see here happening for you. There has been a sacrifice that you have made that has kept things out of balance. Now, is it the same as in Christianity as Christ being crucified? No, it is not. But it is here a sense of having to go through the pain, having to go through the sorrow of your truth. Because what you have seen is, and I was just talking about this earlier today, so this is very interesting that Spirit is bringing me to that conversation again. The world, as you are living, okay, it will take your weak spots. Divinity will take your weak spots and hammer into them and crack them open. You are going to feel cracked open at a time during this equinox, as if your weak spots, as if your heart was opened. And that opening force is going to be what causes you to feel out of balance, but what causes you to do a 180 within your life, because you're saying no more. And as you say no more, you embrace a passion and a change that involves you turning inward, because there is something that is going to happen, and it can only be for a moment. It doesn't have to be that it's the whole equinox. It doesn't have to be September 23rd is a day that brings you to your knees. No, not at all. I actually see September 23rd being a day for you, Scorpio, that liberates you, that moves you forward, that embraces this balance, and it brings you your passion. You have here a Virgo energy. This is the time frame that we're just coming out of, August 23rd to September 22nd. You are going to find that what you have learned in this time, you are turning inward with. You are lighting the passion of your eyes. Hey, lighting your eyes in passion, guiding your feet with passion. You are transforming to a new day, to a new dawn, as you embrace your courage, as you embrace your determination, right? There is a sense of your mind being, your mind and your heart, okay, are going to be on center stage. They're going to be the actors of this day. This day, people are going to see your mind be keen and your heart be opened. Be opened to what you want. Be open to change. Be open to you're going to be more impacted by the emotional vibrations of other people. All right? As that happens, you are going to feel more comfortable behind the scenes with your own passion. It's almost going to be as if the more the world throws at you, the more you look at things, you need to be behind the scenes to see how to interpret it, to see where it is that you want to stand after all of this is revealed, because it's going to cause you emotional chaos. It is. But you're going to know with your mind, and this can be through an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius, but this is also going to be through the claiming of your thoughts, the power of your thoughts, the fact that you have been through battles before. The raven, the crow alighting on your head, is the Morgan in Welsh mythology, the battle crow. All right? So she's the goddess of battles. What this means to me is that you have gained so much knowledge, so much insight, so much understanding through the battles that you have been through. You are guarding the seat of your soul behind your eyes. That's where the Celts believed the seat of your soul was. So you're not going to be as open with your thoughts and ideas during this time as others may want you to be, but you are going to be open enough. It's kind of like you are looking at things, and if you were completely open with people, all right, if you shared the seat of your soul, they would crush your dreams. They would. They would break your heart. And because you are emotionally susceptible to their negative vibrations at this time, just as you are emotionally susceptible to their positive vibrations at this time, you need to be very careful who you share your ideas with and who you let see what it is that you truly desire and where it is that you truly want to be, because the game is changing. You are changing it by embracing your passion and your power. Now, you can also get into a bit of a tiff with an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius, or with a Virgo during this time. But I see this more as your compassion and your ideas. You might think that you're being a bit of a hard ass, all right, quite frankly, and excuse my language, but for standing up for your rights and for saying here that your mind needs to be in balance with what it is that you desire. And so you're having to take a harsher stance than maybe you would have before, because the essence of yourself is shining through. And as the essence of yourself shines through, as you embrace the change that your life is all about, it's all about this ability to adapt, to understand, to move forward. And that's why people sit there and they say, okay, Scorpios can be a bit weird. And it's not that you're weird. It's that, first of all, you look at things differently. You're not blinded to the harshness of reality at all. Actually, you see the negative side of the world a lot more clearly than other people do, which can make you a bit of a cynic. But people will say, oh my gosh, they're cynical, but you're not. You're just real. And you express your emotions and you express what you see in a very real, very almost blunt way at times. And that can be a bit too much for people. But what you're finding right now is that you are embracing a change. You are embracing a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new, as you fully connect with spirit, as you're haloed with your desire to move forward, with your truth. Arwen is the god of the dead in Welsh mythology. And the fact that he represents the Scorpio card is very powerful, because if you think of the god of the dead, he has more subjects than any of the other gods, because his just keep on getting added to and never taken away. So with you, your knowledge keeps on getting added to, and it's never taken away, it's never lessened. So there is a way that you need to defend yourself against the overflow of information that you have at times. And what you have here is a protecting of your prosperity, but creating a warmth and the comfort for you to go to, for you to wrap yourself in. As you take in this wisdom, as you take in this truth, as you do so, you become a king of your emotions, a king of where you stand. Now, a king is not more powerful than a queen, not in the way that I read, but a king is seen. So you're going to be much more comfortable with having yourself seen, with embracing your power. And as you are seen, as you calm your emotions, embrace your truth, you are going to see that your life does a 180. And that the balance of this equinox brings you closer to a truth that you might have ignored before. Your subconscious message, yeah. The Nine of Wands, it's not listening to everybody else. It's not letting everybody else's opinions and ideas guide you. It is saying that you've kind of had enough of that. Headaches, body pains, just feeling overwhelmed. Now it is time to listen to you. Now it is time to put this wand in the ground and say, enough is really quite enough. I'm done. And as you are done, as you are embracing that truth of yourself, as you're saying, I am filtering, using these trees right here to filter out the negativity, almost as if they're purifying your air. No, they are purifying the air that you breathe. They will make it easier. The more you believe in yourself, the more confidence you have, the more you embrace the serenity of your life, they make it easier for you to move forward in your truth and not be weighed down by the opinions, the desires of everyone else. You have a repeat of the number 9 here. You're coming close to a completion of a cycle, and that completion of a cycle brings you to your truth and to your power. And that is what you're embracing during this equinox. All right, Scorpio, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Have a blessed equinox. Bye.